Hello, my name's Natalie, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing my content strategy as a micro creator for 2023. Well, welcome to my room. I thought I would try and do a bit of a different location for this week's video because I just wanted to keep it really casual. And first thing I want to do is just briefly recap on 2022 and how that went for me as a content creator, and then I'm going to jump into what my strategies are for this year. 2022 was a little bit difficult because I didn't really know what my niche was, or I tried to start my channel with a different niche from what it is now, and that wasn't really working out for me. It was a kind of interior styling and organizing type niche, and I love that stuff, but it was just taking me a lot of time and a lot of energy to make a single video, and it was really stressful. So I decided to change to my other passion, which is media studies and intersectional feminism and film and television and all that sort of stuff, which is where my channel is now. So that's good that I've sort of narrowed down a niche that works for me. But yeah, 2022 was a bit rough because I kind of wasn't sure what I was doing. Another reason it was a bit difficult was because I worked a fair bit in the workplace, and I traveled a little bit, and I'm obviously also a stay-at-home mother, or maybe not obvious if you didn't know that already. So my work time was really reduced, and I didn't have as many hours working on YouTube as I have done over the past couple of months. I was a lot slower at making videos as well. My workflows weren't good. I didn't really have a good routine set up, and I was also a lot slower at editing. So videos would take me over 8 hours, but now they can take me 2 to 4 hours depending on what kind of content I'm making. So yeah, I've been uploading videos since September 21, so just over a year. I uploaded 38 videos, but I have unlisted a few because, like I said, I decided to change my niche, so I just unlisted those other ones. I feel like I've been a lot more specific in the last 6 months, since about July 2022. That's when my channel really changed, and I was a lot better at making videos more consistently. But in the last couple of months, that's really improved, and I've definitely hit my target of uploading once a week. My channel hasn't grown much, which is kind of discouraging in a way, but also not surprising because, like I said, I haven't been that consistent until fairly recently. Each time I upload a video, I do get spikes in my views, which is really good. I think I just need to post more, and also create more of that content library so that people can binge watch my channel, so to speak. The other issue I have is that my more successful, immediately successful videos aren't evergreen topics. So those are the ones where I'll do like a January release of new TV and movies that I've picked, sort of thing, or recommendations. Those ones are really popular on my channel, but they don't last long, obviously. Once the month is over, people aren't necessarily searching for that anymore and not necessarily watching those videos anymore. So I need to have a blend of evergreen topics and new topics, which anyway, that brings me to my strategy for 2023. I'm just reading some notes on my laptop, by the way. So one of the things that I recently saw that really inspired me was this quote that says something along the lines of, you can't control the outcomes, you can only control your actions. So rather than saying, I want to be monetized this year, which I do, I can't control that. I can't control how many hours of watch time I get or how many subscribers I get this year. So I'm going to focus instead on the actions I can take to help that happen. So the first thing is posting twice a week. So I really want to post at least once as a minimum, if not twice. I want to have at least 52 uploads by the end of this year. The second thing I want to focus on is having a mix of timely and evergreen content, like I just mentioned. So if I can do 2 videos a week, I want one to be something that's new and fresh and timely, and one that's more evergreen and is, yeah, more searchable, I guess you could say. At the moment, so number 3, at the moment my click-through rate is 1.1%, which is a bit low. It hasn't really improved in the last year either, so I'm gonna try do some A/B testing with my thumbnails and just change my thumbnails a little bit to see if that helps to improve the click-through rate. Number 4, my average view duration is 1 minute 9 seconds. So I feel like that's okay because most of my videos are under 10 minutes, but I'm going to remove the intro titles just to get into the video that much quicker. I'm also going to try and do more foreshadowing in my scripting and what I say in my videos to try and hold interest till the end. I am also quite static in my videos sitting in one place, so I may try doing like different scenes just to create a bit more visual interest, although I usually do cut trailers throughout my video, so I'm not sure if that's going to make too much of a difference there. Number 5 is that I'm going to continue to batch and schedule content in advance. So this has been working really well for me in the last like 3 months in particular, and I really need to continue that. That's also really important to me. In order to have 2 videos going up a week, I'm going to have to do more scheduling and batching because there's just no way I can do one video, you know, script, record, edit, and then do another video, script, record, edit in a week. It's just not going to happen. So yeah, that's really important. And also later in the year I do have some overseas travel booked, so I want to make sure that while I'm gone my content is continuing to roll out basically. Number 6 is to increase my reading and research. Obviously I need to learn more in order to make better, more informative videos. And that's specifically for my niche around intersectional feminism and those sorts of things. So I want to continue delving into my reading and research and learning in that space so that I can be more informed and then pass on that information to my audience. 7, last thing is I want to incorporate more Instagram posts into my schedule. I know that these are 2 separate things and I'm not really wanting to focus on Instagram as much. Like I do want YouTube to be my main priority and it will be for the foreseeable future. But I have found that if I'm batching content like I have been, I can easily just add a few photos into that routine. So while I'm having a filming day, snap a few pictures with my camera, and I've discovered, which is maybe obvious to you but wasn't to me, the Meta Business Suite where I can go onto my computer, load the photos up in there and then schedule them that way. So that's been really useful lately and something I want to kind of explore a little bit more. I don't want to take away my energy from YouTube because I would say I have quite low energy and I am mindful of managing that. But if I can build on routines I already have, so like filming and then taking a couple of photos for a thumbnail, which I do anyway, and then just adding a few more photos for my Instagram posts, you know, it's not that much extra effort, but it might have a bit of a reward at the other end. So I think it's worthwhile. So those are kind of my overall strategies or goals, I guess you could say, for this year. In saying all that, my overarching goal is just to make and post more videos. I don't want to get bogged down in perfectionism. I don't want to worry too much about, you know, the analytics and getting everything perfect. I just want to post content as much as I can. Yeah, and having a year of experience to look back on, I can see how much just posting content and not being worried about it has improved my workflow. It's improved my batching skills, it's improved my editing skills, all that sort of stuff, because obviously the more you practice something or the more you do it, the better you get at it. So that's definitely been my experience over this past year, and I'm really hoping over the next 6 months to see some real growth and change in my channel. That's it. Let me know in the comments below what you are doing to improve your channel this year, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.